I married him because he owned half the town. I never expected to fall in love after everything was gone. I grew up in a trailer outside a tiny farming town. My mom cleaned motel rooms. My dad disappeared before I could remember his face. By 16, I'd learned one lesson. Being poor isn't just about having no money. It's about never feeling safe. After college, I worked as a receptionist at a private aviation company. Every day, I watched wealthy people come and go. Some were loud, some were arrogant, some treated everyone like furniture. Then there was Ethan. He was 51, divorced, and owned a chain of construction companies. He always remembered the security guard's birthday. He brought coffee for the front desk on cold mornings. Everyone respected him. I noticed something else. He was lonely. I won't pretend I met him by accident. I made sure our conversations lasted a little longer each week. I read books about architecture because he loved talking about old buildings. I even started drinking black coffee because that's what he ordered. 6 months later, he invited me to a charity dinner. A year after that, we were married. People whispered that I'd won the lottery. Honestly, I thought they were right. For a while, life felt unreal. No overdue bills, no panic every time my phone rang, no choosing between groceries and rent. Then, everything collapsed. A massive bridge project failed after hidden safety violations from a former executive came to light. Lawsuits followed. Banks froze accounts. His companies disappeared almost overnight. The mansion was sold. The luxury cars were gone. Friends who used to call every weekend suddenly forgot his number. Even my cousin laughed and said, "So, are you looking for husband number 2 already?" I laughed with her. Then I went home and cried because leaving never crossed my mind. We rented a tiny apartment above a bakery. Every morning smelled like fresh bread. Ethan delivered packages for a local courier company. I picked up extra shifts answering phones at a dental clinic. Some nights we'd eat instant noodles on the floor because we still hadn't bought a dining table. And somehow, I was happier than I'd ever been. One evening while folding laundry, I finally admitted the truth. I didn't marry you for love. The room went silent. I married you because I was scared of being poor forever. He nodded. I stared at him. He smiled. "The first time you complimented my favorite watch, you called it the wrong brand." I covered my face. He laughed. "You weren't a great actress. Then why marry me?" He looked out the apartment window before answering. "Because every time someone in the office was rude to the janitor, you were the only person who apologized to him afterward." He squeezed my hand. "Money brought you to me, but kindness convinced me to keep you." Then he grinned. "And when life got hard, you stayed. I've met plenty of people who love my bank account. You're the only one who loved the man who lost it." That was the moment I realized something. The richest thing I'd ever found was the life I almost walked away from.